They coming, hit the button. Young World. So this interview on Hot Boxing with Lil Boosie and Mo3 with Mike Tyson. There's definitely some spiritual stuff going on inside this interview. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know exactly what it was, but it was definitely something spiritual going on inside this goddamn interview. Everything they was talking about, Mike sitting there, they smoking weed, they got the smoke going. I told you on the Chicago body count, there's a video about how when you smoke and you bring up certain type of energy around you in the midst of smoke, it does something. It puts you into a portal. You know what I'm saying? You got this Mo3 dude sitting here on the Chicago body count video. I tell you about the number 3. He called himself Mo3. I don't know much about his whatever story and stuff, so I don't know exactly where the 3 comes from with him, but I told you about what the significance of number 3 is. Mike Tyson told Boosie, he said, look, my demons will eat your demons. As you noticed, when Boosie first came in there from the door, it was pretty much, I don't want to call it an attack, but it was kind of like an attack on Boosie's character. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was pretty much putting Boosie on trial for like the LGBT stuff with Dwayne Wade's son, his character. You know what I'm saying? He was talking to him as if it wasn't really about like an interview of what's going on with Boosie. It was more of a character judgment. And Mo3 is sitting there right there with him. And you notice Mo3 hasn't said nothing really the whole entire time, or really did any big reactions until they started talking about how Mike Tyson said you're looking for your mother and a lover, but your lover can never love you like a mother because it's not in her to do that. So that's where you got the most reaction out of the Mo3 guy around when Mike Tyson was saying that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not ironic that they're saying a female set up Mo3 to be murdered. You know what I mean? This all stuff is not, and this is only like what, 2 weeks before all this stuff happened. Mo3 got killed like 2 weeks after this interview. Then Boosie got shot like 3 weeks after. You know what I'm saying? A couple days after Mo3 got killed. So this stuff is not a coincidence. There's something spread. I'm not gonna. I mean, if I want to get real weird, I consider it be like Mike Tyson, like they sacrificed for some LGBTQ type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because Boosie was like, look, he said he apologized to Dwayne Wade on one hand, but he said I stand on how I feel. Mike Tyson was like, really, nigga? Like really? Like kind of trying to tell him, like trying to give him a chance to like reverse it. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, yeah, I apologize to Dwayne Wade for saying what I said about his son, but I stand on it. And Mike Tyson was obviously, so I don't know if Mike Tyson was being used as some sort of mediation to, you know what I'm saying, bring about this spiritual sacrifice or whatever happened, or was Mike Tyson being used by a different entity as trying to warn Boosie and Mo3 about what's to come. You know what I'm saying? There was something spiritual going on. I'm not sure what part Mike Tyson played, because Mike Tyson obviously is an autopilot sometimes when he's talking. He's coming from a whole different realm. And I mentioned that in the Chicago body count curse video too. Sometimes he'll be an autopilot. There's rumors that Mike Tyson sacrificed his own daughter, which, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to, whatever, but the sounds we heard during that interview with people talking wasn't just people that said it was a different thing going on. I'm not sure, like I said, if Mike Tyson was a culprit. Is he being used by some other entities to set an example for somebody who was, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting the LGBTQ type shit stuff? Was Mike Tyson being used from an entity as being a vehicle to try to wake Boosie up about his character? You know what I'm saying? And this Mo3 dude, he was talking about how you need to reach out to people you offended, maybe try to be dead, like a whole bunch of stuff. It was some spiritual stuff really going on. It was definitely more than meets the eye. So, like I said, they talking about this girl set Mo3 up. Who knows, man? It's just real weird. The whole thing is mad weird how it happened, but there definitely was something more going on with this whole situation other than just what it looked like it was.